The Dallas-Fort Worth region is quickly becoming the epicenter for deliveries by drone. But with two recent drone delivery incidents, one in Phoenix, one in Waco, we wanted to know what's being done to ensure safety with so many autonomous aircraft overhead. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live at Zipline's Dallas Maintenance Hub with that story. Lori.
Clarice, there are now tens of thousands of people in 19 North Texas cities that are receiving deliveries by Zipline's autonomous aircraft. And while there are a couple of incidents with other drone companies that have recently prompted FAA investigations, Zipline released new video to us today that illustrates one of the many precautions they have in place. Since April, Zipline has done this more than 100,000 times in 19 North Texas cities.
There's a huge demand, and the system works. Regardless of whether you're in a very rural place or you're really urban, we're able to deliver to those tight places.
Connor Wilkinson says the Dallas region has everything from great weather to the right regulations to create an epicenter for drone delivery.
This is also an FAA key site that's enabled things like interoperability of multiple drone delivery partners are able to operate in the same airspace and provide our service. So it's really been a key spot for the country to launch this type of service.
This is our Dallas Metroplex headquarters.
Eric Watson was part of the team that designed Zipline's unique system used by Walmart. The drone remains at around 300 feet during the delivery, releasing this zip.
We designed this aircraft from the ground up for consumer delivery to people's homes in suburban and urban environments. And this is across all different weather conditions.
Zipline touts a clean safety record over the course of 120 million autonomous miles.
That's equivalent to driving on every road in the U.S. 28 times. And for context, in the United States, for every 120 million miles of that are driven by a car, there's about 600 car crashes, 100 injuries, and 1 fatality.
But last month, Amazon's MK-30 drone got caught in an internet cable line in Waco, prompting an investigation by the FAA. And in October, 2 Amazon Prime Air drones collided with a construction crane in a city west of Phoenix. One of the extra precautions that Zipline has taken is having a backup to the backups. In each of the aircrafts sits a parachute right beneath a foam cap. Tuesday, Zipline showed us video of what would happen if the drone or a trained professional determines the best course is to clear the airspace.
Then the parachute will deploy and the aircraft will descend down to the ground. So you can see the parachute being deployed and the aircraft descends down to the ground while emitting an audible alert. And you can see the aircraft coming down, impacting the ground, and someone who's monitoring the flight is then immediately notified.
Now delivering up to 8-pound packages up to 5 miles away, Watson is confident they will continue to have the strong safety record they wanted when the company first began delivering medical supplies in Rwanda in 2016.
And seeing how the communities have responded really positively has, it's really been fulfilling.
Zipline says it makes 1,000 deliveries in DFW every day, and the company is continuing to expand. Walmart is not yet charging customers for the service. Clarice.
Lori Brown live. Lori, thank you.